do you think happened? How do you think people reacted to this? There were very clearly two groups. And one was the group of grown-ups. We knew that it is impossible to take money from children's ears, otherwise children will be very valuable. So we all waiting to see the trick. Watching very carefully, there must be a trick somewhere, and I want to know it. And then there was another reaction, totally different, the reaction of the children. How do you think the children reacted to this? All of them started to jump around this man, screaming, "Do it to me, do it to me." That day I understood what Jesus meant when he said, "Unless you receive the kingdom of God like children, you are not worthy of the kingdom of God." There is a radical difference between the two attitudes. In the first attitude, you want to crack the mystery. You want to crack the secret. You say, this is not possible. It cannot be true. And once your mind cracks the mystery, you can dismiss it and move on. Children don't know what is possible and what is not possible. They don't care about the cracking the mystery. They just wanted to be part of it. And I think that's what really life is all about. We live in a world in which we are pretty much used to think that our minds can crack every single mystery. And then we can move on. That we have been very successful with science and technology, and we have control, we can know most things and control everything. And then we can move on. And that's true, and it's very good, and we should continue to do that. But there is opposite, there is a bad consequence of this kind of understanding, this kind of mindset, which is that we can crack every single mystery. And that is not true. Because if we do that, if we come with that attitude, we will be preventing ourselves from being part of other people's lives, from being part of the mystery. Oscar Wilde said something that today is not politically very correct. He said, women are not meant to be understood. No, sorry, women are meant to be loved, not understood. So, I don't know about that, but I do think that people are mysteries. And parents understand babies, and when the moment the baby starts to make his own choices, then it starts to become a mystery. Why does this? We cannot figure out other person. It's very difficult. And if we say that it is only what I understand that I'm going to accept in my life, we are cutting ourselves off from other people. And most importantly, we are cutting ourselves off from God's intervention. The Greek word for sacrament is mysterion, which is what we use in English as mystery. Basically, this is what the sacrament is. It's an intervention of God. It is a mystery that He's doing something to us. And the right answer is not, how can this be? Are you sure this is real? Are you sure this is happening? This is the same division between the children and the grown-ups is what happened in the face of God. Zechariah was part of the grown-ups. And he said, I don't think this is going to happen. I am very old, my wife is very old. How can this be? Where is the trick? And that cut him off from the mystery. The angel get a bit upset and said, now I'm going to teach you how to become a child. And say, please, you have to beg God to please do it to you. That was the attitude of Mary, that was the attitude of Elizabeth. And that is why both of them were very happy, wanted to be together. Let us tell each other. I'm going to tell you what God did to me. I want to hear what God did to you. And at the end of the day, this is the story of our personal encounter with God that we have to bring to other people. And this is why we came to Cambodia for. It's not so much about giving material help. I think it's more about a meeting of communities, an encounter of discovering the other person. I want to hear your story. I want to be part of your mystery. I don't want to crack it and dismiss it. Someone was saying yesterday that in other countries, when they give help, they just give money and run away. The Pope was commenting in one of his books before he became a Pope. He said, when you give alms, do you look into the eyes of the person you give the money to? Do you ask them about their lives? Or do you just want to remove the mystery and send it away so that you can move on with your life? And I think that's what we can learn from children and from today's gospel, and we can do now ask God, please do it to me too. In this Eucharist, give yourself to me too. I want to experience that. I want to tell other people about your story, between our story, between you and me. And that is what really evangelizing mission.